What's happening, guys? Today I'm gonna show you how to make the world's best, the best protein pancakes you are ever gonna make in your entire life. If you're following me on Instagram, then you already know I've made these pancakes like every day for the past 2 weeks. In fact, I added into my bio that I am the protein pancake world champion because I've been eating protein pancakes so much. And I've never had this many people reach out to me on YouTube, on Instagram, and want a recipe before. So I know a lot of you guys are excited about this, and I'm really excited to share with you because I seriously think this is the best protein pancake recipe I've ever had in my entire life. And I've been making protein pancakes for like 15 years now. So get excited for this one. It's really good. Let's hop over to the kitchen and make some pancakes. So first things first, you're gonna wanna take out your blender and your food scale. We're gonna be adding all the ingredients into our blender. These are blender protein pancakes. And you're also gonna want your food scale because you'll wanna be as accurate as possible when you're weighing out all these ingredients. So if you don't have a food scale, you can grab one in the video description below, or pretty much every store sells one. The first ingredient I'm adding is the equivalent of 6 egg whites or 210 grams of liquid egg substitute. All right, so the next thing that's gonna go in my blender is 1 cup or 226 grams of this 1% fat, small curd, no salt added cottage cheese. If you can find the Friendship, I highly recommend getting some of this, but if you can't find this, try to find something similar. Another cottage cheese that has no salt added, low in fat, and is small curd would work probably just as well. And if you can't find anything close to this, I would just use a low fat or non-fat Greek yogurt in its place. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna add in my blender is gonna be a capful or about a teaspoon of vanilla extract. All right, so that's gonna do it for the wet ingredients. We're gonna move on to the dry ingredients. I'm gonna add 6 tablespoons or 42 grams of coconut flour to my blender. And I personally think that this Bob's Red Mill coconut flour is the best coconut flour that I've ever used. So if you can find some of this, I highly recommend this particular brand. And I'm not sponsored by Bob's Red Mill. They didn't give me any coconut flour for free, none of that. It's just my own unbiased opinion. All right, so we are making protein pancakes after all, guys. So the next ingredient I'm adding to the blender is gonna be 1 scoop or 30 grams of vanilla whey protein powder. And the last ingredient is the secret ingredient to making the pancakes rise and get super fluffy, and that's baking powder. So I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of baking powder to the blender as well. So that's all the ingredients, guys. Now what you can do is you can pop the top onto your blender, put it on your motor, blend it all up. But what I will say is you are gonna need a spatula to kind of work the ingredients around because this batter is super thick. So just use the pulse button and the spatula hand in hand to help combine all the ingredients together and form that super thick pancake batter that will eventually develop. And once you get that super thick batter, that's when you can just take it over to your stove and start making your pancakes. Pro tip, guys, once you get that super thick batter to form in your blender, I highly recommend transferring all of the batter to a smaller bowl just because it'll be way easier to make your pancakes from that smaller bowl than it will your blender because the batter is so thick. Sometimes it can just be a pain in the butt to make pancakes out of the batter in the blender. Once you've got all the batter in a smaller bowl, that's when you can bring it over to the stovetop, get a pan out, spray it with some baking spray, turn the heat up to like medium high, and just start making your pancakes. If you guys have seen any of my vlogs, you know that I'm team one giant pancake. But today for the YouTube thumbnail and for the Instagrams, I'm gonna go over to the dark side. I'm gonna make several pancakes out of my batter. It kind of kills me to do this, but it has to be done. And I'll catch up with you guys once I'm done making all these pancakes. All right, dudes, mission complete. The stack of pancakes is done. And I might've went a little crazy with the maple syrup. There is a lot of maple syrup on these pancakes. If you know me, there's one problem with the stack of pancakes, and it's not that it's not one giant pancake, it's the butter. The butter has got to go. I'm lactose intolerant. Shout out to all my fellow lactose intolerant people out there. So yeah, that's looking a lot better. Now I can just cut into these with my pancake knife because, like I said in one of my vlogs, I don't want to call this a butter knife. It's just not fair to all of us lactose intolerant people. So new name for this knife, pancake knife. Gonna cut into these and let you guys know what I think. I'm probably about to spill maple syrup all over my floor, but it's totally gonna be worth it. I just wanna show you guys the inside consistency of these protein pancakes. That is legit fluffiness. That is legit perfect pancake consistency right there. All right, so here we go. Cheers, taste test time. I mean, that's perfection. That is awesome, guys. Like, seriously, just the best protein pancake recipe you'll ever have in your entire life. What you guys should know about these pancakes, number one, you can't taste the cottage cheese in here at all. So don't worry about that if you don't like cottage cheese. Number two, the coconut from the coconut flour, you can't taste that in here at all either. So if coconut's not your thing, don't worry about it because you won't taste that in your pancakes at all. But what you do pick up on is the vanilla from the vanilla whey protein powder. So just make sure you're using a delicious vanilla whey protein powder when you're making your pancakes, and your pancakes will be pretty good. So yeah, I ate the entire plate of pancakes without finishing this video. If you want to know the macros, it's 84 grams of protein, 32 grams of carbs, 15 of which is fiber, and 9 grams of fat, and that's for the entire plate. Anyways, I hope these protein pancakes are the best protein pancakes that you've ever made in your entire life. I hope you enjoyed today's recipe. If you did, don't hesitate to hit the like button, give the video a thumbs up, because it really just helps the video out a lot, and I really appreciate it too, guys. So leave me a comment in the comments below about how much you love these pancakes, or just about anything in general. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. I think that takes care of everything, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Thanks for watching. I just got pancake all over my mouth.